Hey, Skylar, I said I was going to be back. So, to be fair, I have to be a man of my word. All right. Jay, hold on. I'm going to go feed the cats. Don't ask. I mean, you could ask, and I'll come back. But give me a couple minutes. I'm going to go feed the cats real quick. I always feed them dinner at 1. Be right back. Yeah, bye. All right, let's actually show the live scene. All right, what are you asking, Jack? I got a couple solid picks I've been researching all morning. Oh, here we go. All right, let's see what you got. Did you say what you got? Oh, I missed the end of the stream. Oh, okay. Yeah, I said I was going to go live again at 1 o'clock my time, and it is literally 1 o'clock my time. See, I'm a man of my word. What can I say? Let's see. No rush. Jordan, Acuna, Soto, Harper, or Shohei? Um, I mean, we know Otani's super cold. Harper has a tough matchup with Burns. He's. I still don't mind it. I mean, he's still Bryce Harper. And he's having a really nice season. There he is. There's Token. Um, oh, this is loyalty. I thought I was reading Jack's detailing facts with this options. Hell yeah, we back, James. We back, we back, we back. Ladies and gentlemen. Solo girl dad. What's up? Lama. 11 minutes, yeah. Well, I'm not gonna take anything from that game. The the Marlins should not the Marlins. Oh, did I just say something wrong? The Braves should theoretically just win that game outright. It's like a -1.5. Should be a -1.5, quote unquote freebie. To be honest, loyalty, I think that most of this chalk, it doesn't look that great today. I do like Jordan. Jordan would be my favorite out of those. A lot of chalk has tougher matchups today. I like Acuna. I mean, the only problem with Acuna before he was hurt is he wasn't really doing anything as far as home runs. He was fine in other aspects. Like he's still batting okay. His average was okay. Yeah, Edwards is always, I don't know. The guy just, I swear, every time I go live, a freaking loud ass motorcycle drives by. So if I went like here, I'll give an example. If I went chalk today, let's see. I like Ramirez over a lot of people. Are you sitting in a shed? No. I'm by a pretty busy. Oh, I'm by. Oh, I accidentally muted my mic. At least I caught it this time. Instead of being told that I muted it. It's whenever Gracie goes outside, I have to leave the door open. Otherwise, if I close it, she'll just want to come right back in. I don't even know where she went. Oh well, I closed the door. They usually go over to the. Yeah, right. I broke into the mic. Did. Anyway, so I would go. I mean, I would even go Junior over any of them. Soto's fine. I Rice seems to. Yeah, she's on the motorcycle. Rice seems to be super matchup proof, so I'd be okay with him in a chalk parlay. And then I do. So I have Goodman in this. If you want, just in case, I'll show you guys. If you want, just in case the weather is shitty in this game, go Shea and Wilson, the two-legger. I like that two-legger. This is my actual, since I can use FanDuel again, this is my actual parlay. So I just reposted it because it'll be nice that I can post these. They're much smaller and it is more compact. So it won't be as annoying. When I post the other stuff, Carroll and Langoliers. Yeah, I like Jose and Junior. That's a good two-legger. Go JJ. Go with the JJ two-legger. Maybe throw Soler in there for a JJ. Because I like Soler today. I like Angels in general. It's just so hard to like kind of figure them out. But they often, well, occasionally I should say, they occasionally have those games where they hit like 5 home runs. But that was at Yankee Stadium. It hasn't happened in a long time. There's a lot of J's. There's Jordan Walker, Jackson Churio. A lot of J's. A lot of J names. 3-day late guys. So guys that didn't hit yesterday. I'd go Shea. Who else? What were we just talking about? Oh, Jordan and Shea. This could be a solid two-legger too. But if you want a third, I would go Vientos probably. Vientos. Vientos has the park today. He's got a really good park. I liked him yesterday, but he didn't hit. Well, Ramirez hit the last 2 days, so he wouldn't be a day late. But yes, I like Jose Ramirez. Jackson Merrill, no. I can't pick him right now. I don't think this game... I think this game will be similar to yesterday, where it won't be very good. You got a... you got a division rival game just with, and they have pretty solid pitching. I know this doesn't look good on paper, their pitching, but Sheehan's been pitching better. And, I mean, maybe the Dodgers. The Dodgers are just, they're not hitting. They're not hitting home runs. Like, how can I trust them to hit at Padres, stadium if they're not hitting it at their own stadium? Like, I don't really like it. I gave you the 4 names up in the chat. Burleson, Moniak, DeLauder, Caglione. Those are some random ass names. Burleson's fine. Moniak, I don't know how long this Alexander guy's gonna pitch, and he's a lefty. It's entirely possible unless the lineup's out. Oh, it is out. Okay, I was betting second, so I guess it's okay. Yeah, he could hit. If he doesn't hit off this guy, then he can hit later in the game. I just prefer Goodman in a game like this. If it turns out to be a bullpen game, Goodman will be a better pick. He'll be more likely to hit than Moniak, because Moniak could face lefties. DeLauder, yeah, I'm fine with Chase, and I've probably never picked him once all year, but he's good today. Guardians are heating up. They're now they're 5 above 500. They're hitting well, so they're getting much more trustworthy to pick. And then who was your last one? Caglione against Ranger. Not ideal. I'd rather go... Oh, look who's playing. Let's talk about chalk. Look who's playing today. Buxton's playing today. You think I'm the first one to watch one of your lives at a funeral? Probably. Yikes. This is definitely a possibility. Soto's fine. Soto's matchup proof. So you can take Soto versus anybody. The matchup proof lefties would be Ohtani if he knew how to hit a baseball out of the park. I should say he can still hit, just not out of the park. And then you know who has proven Harper and Schwarber are also, but Schwarber's not playing today. I also like Aranda today. Diaz, Aranda, Caminero. This is the usual Rays. I probably would like Aranda the most, just given the matchup and everything. Jordan, Shea, Vientos, yeah. Yeah. And then if you want someone... Alright, so here. This is... Now that we know Buxton's playing... So Alvarez and Buxton are the same game, but I think it's fine. Coming in? Yeah, Montgomery's fine also against lefties. I concur. Who else is good? Nimmo normally is, but he just isn't hitting this year for whatever reason. So depending on how you feel about this game with the cold and the bad wind, I think Berger's fine. Goodman's fine. Other than that, I'm not really a big fan of the Colorado game. There was only one home run yesterday, and it was this guy. Justin Foscue, however you say his name. And then if you want to plug another chalk guy on there, you can always go Trout as well. Kind of weird picking two, like a 4-legger, two each from the same game is kind of rough, but there's potential there. Excuse me. Aranda, Riley, Buxton, Cash. I would go Aranda and Buxton. I'm just really vibing the two-leggers this year. But eventually I'll hit another three-legger. I've hit one three-legger so far, which did have Soto in it. Soto and Goodman were in it, actually. Top three. I'm going to go Buxton since he's playing. And we know how hot Buxton was before he got hurt. And then just seeing what other lineups are out real quick. All right, so we'll go Buxton. And where'd he go? Stewart. I'm thinking probably these three. Shea is up there. I'd understand if you took out one of these for Alvarez though. Alvarez is in a really good spot today too. Patty, Blue G, late stream. Let's go. Yeah, I like both. I do like Manzardo today. He came to life the other day, hit 2 home runs. So we gotta ride the wave. See if he keeps going. What's the chocolate? It would be Buxton. Buxton is playing. I said Buxton, Alvarez, and who did I say? I already forgot who I said. I do like Junior again. I mean, this is technically kind of chalky, I'd say. Stewart, Buxton, and Shea. I'm not really huge on Judge right now. If he gets cold, he gets cold, and he's playing Cease today. I mean, I don't hate it. He's matchup proof, but if he didn't hit off the guy yesterday, what Patrick Corbin? I don't expect him to hit off Cease. Yeah, Shea. I like Shea a lot today. He should lead off against Detmers. It's lefty righty. Yeah, I like Trout. Nice, $700. Let's go. I know, but the weather hasn't really been doing anything for us so far this year. I'm kind of not really vibing weather these days. Even the cold games have been popping off sometimes. It is good. I mean, Judge is fine. Like I said, Judge is always fine. He's just facing Cease. It's a good example of yesterday with that San Diego Dodger game. It was two really, really solid pitchers, and it just, look at this, 1-0, you know. So Yamamoto versus Michael King. I mean, I don't know how anyone I don't know how anyone picks from games like this. You know, use your hard-earned money for something else. Of course, Acuna got walked his first at bat. That seems about right. Yeah, I like Clemens. I wouldn't really call Clemens a long shot though. His odds aren't long shot odds. I don't think they are, right? Are they? Did they go up? It's 440. His odds actually went up. Weren't they like 390 or something? I'd go Stewart. Finky's here. Hey, what's up, Finky boy? Wait, why'd they lock the? Uh-oh. Don't tell me they scratched Buxton. They locked the odds. There's a little. Yeah, I mentioned like Ozuna. We talked about Reynolds this morning. I think Reynolds is okay. Ozuna. The password is back. If you know who that is. I don't know how to say his name. Jahong. Here, I'll show you guys. Jahongston or something. He has a funky name, so his nickname is the password. Have I decided who I'm boosting? I'm still leaning Myers, but I haven't used it yet. It's probably either going to be Myers or Stewart. You could take any of those righties on the Reds, whichever one you feel the most. You can go Steer, McLean, Stewart, Myers. Any of those righties are fine. I want to see why they suspended this game. But what was I looking at? Oh yeah, the Pirates game. Here. This guy can smash a baseball. So if you want to give him a whirl in his first, I think it's his first game of the year, you can give him a whirl. Another guy who got called up, which I wouldn't recommend, is Dylan Cruz. He's not terrible, but he really struggled the last time he was actually in the majors. But I was surprised to see his name in the lineup. I didn't even know he was called up. He was a really highly rated prospect, and he's struggled in his career. He's got 412 at bats and only 13 home runs, 87 hits. His career average is 211. So as you can see, he's really struggled. But he had 10 home runs last year. I wouldn't really recommend him against McLean though. O'Hearn might not start in this game. I don't know if he'll start against Liberatore because it's lefty-lefty. So I would wait for the lineups to come out. Token, thank you. He's all laughing on the ground. Is that a pear? What is that? What kind of thing is that? He says, hello. Has Steve said his top three too? And Miggy says he doesn't like us right now for some reason. I'm literally live right now. Okay. Sheesh. Can't make everyone happy. Even crew, you can do Ellie also. Ellie, you could also boost Ellie if you want to do. Yeah, I'm wondering the same if Buxton might get scratched. I'm wondering what's going on there. He's still listed on here, so we'll see. So yeah, I'd definitely wait. Oh God, Nick Sogard. I haven't seen that name in a while too. He's not a home run hitter, so don't do it. Last year he had 0. It's just like we're seeing all these random names all of a sudden. Oh, he has actually played a couple games this year. I didn't know that. He has 0 home runs in his career, so there you go. Funky, this is my second time live today. I was surprised you weren't in the first one. You act like I have like your phone number or something. I'm about to like call you. Hey, yo, dog, I'm live. All you gotta do is hit the bell on my YouTube, and it'll alert you whenever a video posts or whenever I'm live. I assume that's how some of these people enter right away. You know, I don't even know how to find. I don't think I can find it because this is my channel, but I'm sure there's a bell somewhere, right? Uh-oh, it's gonna give you some inception here. Oh, I gotta like my own video. Promote. What is that? Oh, it's Creator Studio. McCullers scratched. Oh, is that why they locked the stuff? Maybe that's why. Yep, Jason Alexander. I mean, it's Jason Alexander from Seinfeld, so you can target him. It's not any better for them. I mean, he's got a 14 ERA. It might even be worse for them. This might now I kind of like the Twins even more. Yeah. So whenever I post anything on YouTube, it automatically goes to Discord, and then I at everyone. So you technically get 2 alerts whenever I'm live. So Alexander has 6 innings pitched this year. He's given up 2 home runs, and he's given up 10 earned runs. So let's how is that solid, Brandon? Tell me, where's the solid there? I mean, it's probably not. It's obviously a small sample size, but look at his career, a 5.4, a 4.77. I'm not impressed. I'm still targeting him. Let's see. I do remember the name. I just don't. He didn't. He'd only go like an inning though. It looks like. 4 innings, 7 earned runs here. So yeah, he was back and forth. I mean, he had some good starts here. August was really good for him, but it's okay. I mean, I'm still gonna take Buxton, assuming Buxton's playing, so it's fine. You don't have to take any of the other ones. But I still think like Clemens' odds went down. Look, his odds just went. He was just 440. Now he's 390. So if that tells you anything about Jason Alexander, yeah, I remember. I remember. But I'm still fine targeting him. It's all good. You don't have to go heavy on Twins, that's for sure. But Buxton's Buxton. He can hit off anybody. Might have to take Bell. Yeah, I think Bell's fine. See if he hits again. The Braves have 2 already. Yeah, Garrett is struggling. Garrett might be out of the league soon. Speaking out of the league, the Twins optioned Royce Lewis. He's no longer a Twin, which is a huge fall from grace because he used to be. I was saying that if you want to try him for a single, I think he's okay. This is not a parlay. This was the parlay. We were talking about Pirates against Liberatore. I think if you want to try Garcia, he's fine in a single. Just because he got called up and he wants to prove something, you know. He wants to hit. I mean, he could go for 5 with 5 strikeouts, but I think he's okay. It's nice odds. He has better odds than Church and Herrera. It's like, but they're all long. They're all long shots. So. The Marlins pitcher has an infinite ERA. Summer of George, yes. Seinfeld's great. If you want to boost just pure chalk, I would boost Buxton. I'd consider taking him for 2 as well. Like for 2, let's think of 2. Who would be our favorites for 2 today? I would probably say Buxton, and honestly, I'm just kind of vibing Vientos today. I don't know why. I could see him hitting 2 today, though. Just because, why not? I would say Goodman or Berger if the weather was better. I'm at work, man. You gotta hit me up. Gotta get that notification popping up. I don't know. And if you're at work, how does someone hit you up? How does it happen? Yeah, I think this is a solid 3-legger, or you can do this for a 2. Buxton and Langoliers, or vice versa. You can go. Wait, hold on. I have a missed phone call. Never mind. It appears to be the usual. Telemarketer. Yeah, I think they call him the password because of his name. That's his nickname. The Drake. The Drake what? I can't stand the rapper Drake, if that's what you're talking about. That guy. I can't stand that guy. Maybe like a Ronda? How about a Ronda for 2? I wanna go more random than just like the usual. I mean Buxton has a much better chance of hitting 2 than someone like a Ronda or Diaz, but I can see one of them hitting 2. Obviously Cam is a good choice. Josh Naylor. He didn't home run last Tuesday, I'll tell you that much. I'd prefer like Julio today. I don't like him against a lefty. No way he hit another home run. Dude, this guy is nuts at home. Someone in my chat just said he took him too. Who took him? It's crazy. This guy just loves hitting at home. The funny thing is, I was like, maybe I should just boost Edwards, you know? Jeez, that would have paid billions. This guy's nuts at home. Did they go back to back? Oh my god. Alright, just stack your Marlins. It's crazy. Is this just that far behind? Sprinkled 5. Yeah, that's what every gambler says. They should have bet more. It is what it is. Can't dwell on that stuff. Oh, I thought you said Lopez hit a home run. He hit a single. Yeah, may as well live bet him. What is he for 2? He's plus 1,700 for a second home run. 16 now. Yeah, Clemens dropped when they changed pitchers. Guy's a machine at home. You took him for 2? I'm gonna walk him now. Watch. No, I'm just kidding. I don't like thinking that way. Too many people are like, you're gonna walk him. Like, it's whatever, you know. Is what it is. Patrick had him. He just posted it on. He had a $10 bonus bet on him. It's a nice little start to the day. Yeah, that's crazy. Because you know that time when you do bet him and he doesn't hit the home run. That's how it generally goes. All right, so Harper, Stewart. The Reds odds are interesting. Cruz, Steer are both 520. McLean is 680. Myers is 790. I feel like Myers and then Blake Dunn is plus 1,200. I feel like Myers is like not necessarily. You don't necessarily have to boost him. This guy, he took him yesterday, and he said he did say he likes to hit at home, but back-to-back days is kind of crazy. And he had 10 on him this time. What a hit! All right, so let's make some stuff here. Maybe toss them with Chase in it. You know how much I love Chase. Ha ha ha. Maybe Chase and Aranda. The three hole madness right there. Harper, Sal, Manzardo. Yeah, that's a good one. I think if the Phillies hit a home run today, it'll just be 1. So you're guessing 1 out of 9. Unless they hit off the Reds bullpen. That could be a thing. But Burns could go deep into the game too. If he's pitching well, obviously. What would that be, though? DeLauter and Aranda. Ooh, that's pretty juicy. Plus 5,084. The GOAT. Your name is the GOAT. How am I the GOAT when you're the GOAT? 3-hole madness. Hey, you know, sometimes we gotta have a dirty mind. That's funny though. Jackson Holiday is plus 980. Holy crap. I mean, it is unlikely. Chandler Simpson is plus 3,000. But there is a very good chance Chandler Simpson never hits a home run, like, ever again. I don't even know if he has one in his career. But he's not in there for home runs. He's in there for his speed. All right, Hudgy Hudge. Have a good one. What was I saying? Chase and Aranda. Where's Chase? Another good one for two is Ramirez. If Jose or Manzardo hit their first at bat, there's a good chance they'll hit again. They're solid for two. I knew somebody was gonna say that. Take Chandler Simpson. I knew someone was gonna say that. Look at his career stats, and you'll understand where I'm coming from. Yandy, yeah, Yandy's tempting to put the boost on. I'm not gonna lie. Well, there are some juiced odds for Yandy. There's a lot of nice odds today. I did lock this, by the way. Where's Yandy? What is that? Oh, he's got the same odds as Myers. That's awkward. They're both 790. But I like these guys at home. They tend to hit well at home. Yeah, plus 1190. All right, I think you guys convinced me. I think I'm going to boost Diaz. It's between Diaz, Aranda, and Myers. Myers will probably just put a single, just a non-boosted single on. I would have boosted him if he was leading off, but he's not. So I'm a little disappointed there. Go. Go, 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 go. Oriole's like, let me outside. My two favorite? Well, Buxton's back, so I like Buxton. I'm gonna say Buxton and Stewart. I think Stewart's in a really good spot today too. Yeah, Aranda. That wasn't that fast. It was on the screen for a while. Come on now. There. Oh, that's wait. Oh, that's Diaz. Sorry. Aranda. Where's Aranda? There he is. Or do we just boost Aranda? I don't know. They're both pretty much the same. The same dealio. And they both have 7 and 8 home runs. Diaz has a much better average. I like Alvarez. Buxton, Sal, Shea. Yep. I solo bet like 5 players from that game. Just had a good feeling about it. Rush didn't do Edwards. I did throw $2 on him paired with Ozzie, Riley, and Alonzo. Everyone needs me. Yeah, of course. Damn, the Marlins took the lead. Look at that. Sheesh. It's already 5 runs in this game. What's going on with the Braves? They destroy my Cubs and then they can't pitch to the Marlins? What's going on here? Funny how that works. Alright, I'm going to boost Diaz, and then I'll put a single on Aranda as well. Better safe than sorry. They're both plus 10,000 for 2 home runs, too, so naturally I'm going to do it. because I'm a masochist like that. Mm-hmm. Whoops. Yeah, buddy. Do 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 do. Oh man, I've been eating healthy today, and I'm really hungry. So much for that, right? Frostos is back. I'm good. How are you? Everything is good. Good. We chillin'. We chillin' like a villain. Man, this guy's so over, like, he's just so all over the place. 6 earned runs, 1 earned run, 5 earned runs, 8 earned runs, 1, 0, 2, 5, 0. He's either just like really on or really off. It's kind of interesting. Well, I do like McLean. He's leading off, right? Yeah. He would also be the day late guy because I liked him yesterday. McLean. Right? He didn't hit yesterday, right? I don't even remember. I know Stewart hit. March, May. Yeah, he hasn't hit since the 15th, so 4 days ago. Oh, he hit consecutive days too. Right. Yeah, I know Stewart hit yesterday. When's the last time Steer hit a home run? May 10th. So it was 9 days ago. Give me more singles. Manzardo, Ramirez. I like the 3 main Rays, Junior, Aranda, and Diaz. Stewart. I'd say McLean is fine. McLean or Stewart, or both. I do like Myers at his odds still, even though he's not leading off. Vientos. Bichette's fine back to back if you want to give him a whirl. Yeah, Stevenson. Didn't Stevenson hit a grand slam the other day, just like kind of out of the blue? He's been rough this year, though. I used to pick him all the time, and he's just been tough to pick. I like Buxton, Alvarez, Clemens. And I'm mentioning singles. Obviously, you don't have to do all these, but Bell has nice odds, 520. And Bell gets super streaky. He had two yesterday. He get 2 again today, for all we know. Assuming Yelich plays, he's fine too. Schwarber isn't playing for us. And Gunner, yeah, Gunner's fine. Vladdy, probably not. He's just not. He had a home run 2 days ago, but I'm not feeling him right now. I'd rather take Varsho, and they move Varsho up to the 3 hole. So remember, if they move someone up, I like them. So speaking of that, I need to figure out they move anyone else up yet? Yep, I liked Raffy. I already liked Raffy, and now he's moved up to the 2-hole. See, these are things I'm looking for now, and then we're gonna parlay them. So, and this is gonna be like different names. It's not gonna be the usual guys that we take. So we'll go. Well, Varsho, obviously, I love Varsho, but we're taking him because he moved up. No, Schwarber's not starting. Just look at the lineup. It's right here. I don't know why. He could be hurt. He could be sick. I have no idea. Yeah, it's not only that he has good numbers against Warren, it's just also that it's Yankee Stadium. I'd rather have Alvarez and Shea. Trout doesn't hit much at home. He has 1 home run at home. Yeah, so we're going to do Rafi. Yeah, Sedani, and Varsho. If you just want to do the 2-leg, that's fine. I was going to do like a. I mean, that is perfect. I'm very happy with that. I was going to see if I can find a third. Let me click these so I don't forget. Hold on. Hold on. God damn it. I don't even remember what I was just talking about. So, Varsho. Where's Boston? Where's Boston? Raffy. So even that 2-legger alone is plus 3,800. That's not bad at all. I had Bush yesterday. It was so close 2 times, and he walked 2 times. Tempted to go back, even though it's gonna. Yeah, it's just not worth it. I just don't find that worth it. If you obviously you can, sure, it's a decent lefty righty, but the Cubs just fold to these really good pitchers. I'm a Cubs fan. I would know, you know. Xavier, are you talking about the Marlins Xavier who's already playing? He already hit a home run. Unless you're trying to live bet him for another one. Varsho off the board. He's right here. He's still there. Holiday, Yandy, Aranda, McLean, all singled. Okay, that works. Um, I'll probably do this 2-legger, but I do want to see if there's anything else. Like Vierling, he moves up to lead off. It's just kind of tough against Messick. Messick's been really good this year. I don't think I want to take Vierling there. Grisham moved up, but I don't want to take him against Cease. Cease should get 10 strikeouts today. Let him out. He comes right back in. Typical Oreo behavior. Where'd he go? Where'd you go, Oreo? What the fuck? Oh, there you are. I have to keep an eye on him because sometimes he randomly bites my leg. Oh, now he's sitting on me. Okay. Oh, he's rubbing up against the mic. Kitty cat. Kitty cat. Ah! Let's see. Anyone else moved up? Lane Thomas in the 4-hole? Hell no. I wish I could take him. Like the good old days when he was on the Nats. When Lane Thomas was on the Nats, look at this. This guy was a legend. Of course, now I'm going to talk about him. He's going to hit a home run. How many home runs do you have this year? 1. Woo! 1 home run. I think it was a walk-off, too. Here. He had 28 home runs in 2023. Absolute legend. When they put him in leadoff, he was an absolute legend. Am I seeing that right? Jason Alexander, 14 ERA. Yeah, he hasn't pitched much this year, but I'm down to target him. Like, theoretically, and I wouldn't really know who to pick, aside from maybe, like, obviously Buxton's a chalk, but maybe Larnack or Bell, something like that, if we're going for, like, a mini retirement parlay here with good odds. I mean, I know Varsho's low odds, but something like where's the game at? There it is. Like if you just went Larnack, the odds jump a lot. Which Lau are you talking about? Vientos would be a good. I don't really consider Vientos a long shot though. He's only +4. He's actually the second favorite Met, which I get. I think it makes sense given the matchup and everything. And Griffin isn't terrible, but he will give up some home runs. I remember his last start, he wasn't that great. Yeah, he gave up 2 home runs. But he's not a bad pitcher, but he will give up. He gave up 2 here as well. So, and it's just a good hitter's park. Belau, I'm not really on it. He's also they dropped him to the 7 hole, so like if we're going with my rule of trying to pick people that moved up in this parlay, you would either go with Griffin or Nick Gonzalez. But Nick Gonzalez, how many home runs is in his career? He has 14 home runs in his career, so it's not exactly someone I'm like targeting. I wouldn't hate Griffin though. You can go Griffin. I think that's okay. But he's always in the 2 hole against a lefty, so I think that's fine. Anybody else? Even Cruz is down to the 5 hole in this game. Yeah, I think that's okay. Gunnar, Reynolds, and Varsho. If you wanted to go a bit safer, I would go Gunnar and I would just go Gunnar and Varsho. Brian Reynolds is kind of meh right now, but I think it's okay. I think he has decent numbers off Liberatory. Oreo is on my lap, purring like crazy right now. Purr, purr. He's already given up 9 home runs, 47 innings. Depends how you're trying to do it. If you're doing a round robin, then the 3 leg's fine. But if you're just doing a 3 leg parlay, I would just typically take out the guy who's questionable. Varsho Monty, yeah, I like that. That's a nice little lefty parlay. It's a good one. Can't forget about them White Sox. Murakami and Monty, they look good today too. I like Monty's odds, 370. These are nice odds for him, for a good matchup too. Varsho, Raffi, and Buxton sounds good. Even like, honestly, even like Semyon would be okay here. I don't hate that. Tyrone Taylor. Tyrone Taylor's a good little long shot too. He's got 3 home runs this year. He's just hitting a horrible average so far. Where curious to see what his odds are. He's +820. This probably would be a decent round robin, like just to like not go super heavy on, or because it's more unlikely to hit being the long shot. But if 2 out of 3 hit here, or if all 3 hit, then you're sitting pretty. Or you round robin it and you parlay it. It's not too bad. Do 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 do. I like throwing them different names out there. Christian Walker is a good option today too. Clemens. I know we talked about Clemens. Oh, there goes Oreo. Yeah, at the Royals Park. The Royals Park's been weird this year. It should be better, but it's not that great. I think Raffi's fine though. We just given the matchup. Rafi and Contreras look good here. And then for another long shot, Carlos is okay. Durbin's having a rough year. He was good on the Milwaukee, but he's having a tough year. Wow, he's having a really tough year. Holy crap. He's at 165. Sheesh. Olsen's up. Looks like Dubon hit a double. Dubon's 2 for 2. Single double. He's going for the old cycle. Mm-hmm. Miggy did a bet. Oh, he did it with soccer, but this all hit in the first inning for him, and he won. He won $2. Hell yeah, brother. Hell yeah. Someone just mentioned J-Ram, Shea, and Monty. Yeah, I got to do something with Monty in it. Maybe I'll just do the two-legger, Varsho and Rafi. I don't hate the Tyrone Taylor call, though. Tyrone Taylor. I said Tyron. I can't even talk. Let's see, where are you, Varsho? Varsho, where are you? I also like Sedani, Rafala. His single. Just had those odds. His single's nice. Rafala. Do. Good luck, loyalty. He's outie. He is out of here. Have a good one, bud. Let's see, Contreras. All right, let's get. Well, I'm gonna do the classic Murakami Montgomery two-legger standard, and then nope. Orioles going back outside. Sheesh. I wouldn't mind doing something with Julio as well. Maybe like a late night with like Julio, Adele, or Nido, Soler, something like that. Actually, Soler sounds good. I like Soler today. I'm gonna do Julio and Soler. Yeah. It's pretty good odds too. Wait, did I lock anything with Buxton in it? I should. No. I gotta put Buxton in something. Buxton. Dude, I just let Oreo outside. Now he's standing at the door. He wants to come back in. Jose Ramirez. And let's do Caminero. Pretty chalky. Little three-legger. Come on. No, you're standing outside. He just stands at the door like a little nerd. Varsho. All right, I'll post these so we don't get lost in the sauce. Do. Yeah, you can do Bucks and I'm down with Bucks and a Jordan too. Same game. That's fine. Wait, what did I do here? Oh, okay, never mind. Boom, 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 boom. Post, post, post. Whoops. Post. I don't even remember. Who did I say my favorites are? Are you referring to? Yes. I don't remember who I said my favorites are. I should like write these things down. So if Arsho and Connor or Rafi hit, then my new experiment might work. We'll see, but it could take a few days because obviously this is really fucking. It's hard to hit a home run, so things like this won't work every day. If it did, then we'd all be retired by now. What do you want? Oh my god, he's just standing at the door. This cat. We could also teammate parlay Junior and who hit yesterday? Was it Diaz or Ronda? Whoever hit yesterday. It's actually a decent teammate parlay. I like that. Oh, I need to put a signal on Myers. I forgot. I'm gonna say Buxton, shoot, Stewart, Shea, top three. Myers, put a small. I'll put a small unit on Blake Dunn because he's plus 1200. And then McLean since he's leading off. I think that's a good enough. I don't need to go too nuts. Don't go too nuts. Bum, 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 bum. Okay. And what's going on in the game? Anything? No. Junior Shea, Contreras, Jordan. I mean, I'm okay with it. They're all in good spots today. There's really no such thing as too chalky or too, long shotty. It's just when you're making a four legger, you're just trying to get lucky, is all. That's fine. I think the main issue is when we make these super chalky, like we call it retirement lays or whatever, is a lot of them are realistically going to get walked. So and then like take example like Soto yesterday, he got intentionally walked twice in extra innings. So if it comes down to extra innings, like Soto is going to get intentionally walked while they're going to pitch to Vientos, which makes, in a way, it makes Vientos a better play sometimes. Not necessarily the better play, but he's just as good of a play. Focused. I just gave my top three on Discord. I said Buxton, Stewart, and Shea. Here, I'll put it on here. Stewart. Where's Buxton? There he is. And Shea. There you go. There's the top three. I didn't actually make that parlay, right? I guess I'm going to have to do that, huh? I have Buxton, Jose, and Caminero. Stewart, Manzardo, Adele. Shea, Contreras, good. That was the Shea, Contreras, Goodman parlay is a catcher parlay that I wanted to do. So yeah, I'm going to do Buxton, Stewart, and Shea. That'll be the last one. Nito and what? I thought I had Nito. Did I not have something? I think he's good for a single. I don't know if I don't necessarily have to put him in a parlay, but you can. No, you're good, Muffin Pounder. Muffin Pounder, you have the best name I've ever seen online, so I'll accept your apology. I like pounding some muffins. Muffins are good. Nothing wrong with a good muffin. All right, Stewart. Oh, do we have... I forgot. I was going to do the 2 home run. Nah, we don't have to do 2 home run. It's fine. What I will do, though, is I'm going to take my top 3 for 2 home runs. I'm not going to parlay them, but I'm just going to put like a, small unit on them. And watch all 3 of them hit 2, and I'll be like, why didn't I parlay it? Maybe I'll put $1 on it. Or you can round robin it. Excuse me. Oh, wait. I don't want to do that. Do. Birds are chirping away out there. If you parlayed Shea, Stewart, and Buxton for 2 and you put $1 on it, you'd win $31,000 if it somehow hit. Just throwing that out there. Just throwing that out there. Alright, now I'm done. Now we done. I know odds are just numbers, but Buxton went up. Yeah, it is what it is. It pays more if he hits. Just pays more. That's how I look at it. I've had plenty of people... Looks like one of the cats threw up outside. Wonderful. I've had plenty of people go up in odds, and then I take them, and then they hit a home run. So I don't care. Matt Chapman. Where'd that come from? Sal, Judge, Buxton, Shea, Otani. I know odds are just number. I'd go Matt Chapman. Who the fuck is Patrick Wisdom? Oh, he used to be on the Cubs. Cubs legend Patrick Wisdom. I'll show you who he is. I forgot he was even called up by them or like kind of in the minors for them. He's a lefty righty specialist. He's another one of those. He honestly would be a better pick than Refsnyder because Refsnyder's having a terrible year. But see, he was on the Cubs for a while. Wow, I didn't realize he was on the team for 5 years. Damn. Well, okay. In 2020, he had 2 at bats, so I guess that doesn't really count. But look at this: 28 home runs, 25 home runs, 23 home runs. This guy can hit. He hits a terrible average, but if he hits, it's a home run basically. So there you go. I mean, honestly, aside from maybe the pinch hit factor, he's not a bad play today. I'm gonna wait. If I get an early hit, I might throw a unit on him. What's his odds? Look at his odds. Look at this. He's literally the favorite Seattle Mariner to hit a home run today. Aside from who he's tied with Julio. That's how much confidence they have that he could hit a home run here. Well, it's actually wild when you think about it. But the guy he's raked in the majors when he's played. Yeah. He's like Evan Gaddis. Yeah, there you go. There's a call out. God, Brandon, you're old like me. Steve, I'm gonna take your favorite 3+ J Ram. All right, just be careful adding someone to it, because if it hits and you added someone to it, and it doesn't hit, then you know. All right, give me a sec. I'm gonna clean up this cat throw up that's outside and use the potty. I'll be right back. It's okay, James. I'm still here. I'll just be right back. I'm glad you're back though, James Shank. Wisdom for 2. Screw it, right? But like I said, like good. I'm glad you singled him. It's like the last game of the day, so just wait, a little bit, and then if whatever you cash on some singles early, you can toss something on Wisdom. That's fine. Oh, good. I'm glad you're gonna round robin. I would also parlay it though. Small, like do a small unit just in case all 4 hit. That was kind of gross. It was like dried up cat throw up. I guess it's been sitting there for a while. I just didn't see it. All right, what I miss? What I miss? Wisdom Simpson McMahon. Oh my God. Let's just look because you asked, and I think that's hilarious. Where's Tampa? It's one of the first games. Oh well, Chandler's alone is plus 3,000, so that's gonna juice it up, dude. You could do. You know how I say you? It's hard to take the bottom of Tampa's lineup. Look at this. He's plus 1,200. He's plus 1,260. He's plus 1,800. He's plus 1,800. And this is not a knock on them at all because obviously they're a well built team, but that's just crazy. And even like Yandy, he's up. His odds went up a little bit, plus 820. But they're a good team, so you know. Yankee die, Yankees lose. Five. He's only 520. There you go. Plus 113,298. $1 wins you 1132. So you know, I'd probably put 100 on it. I'm just kidding. But you'd win $113,000 if this miracle hit. This is like, is this when people round robin it for a joke? Oh, it's only 408 though. It's actually severely disappointing. I guess $5 on it wouldn't be that bad, but it would be because this isn't going to hit. Actually, you know what? Wisdom and McMahon can hit. I could see that, but if Chandler Simpson hits, I might consider doing a face cam tomorrow. I might consider it because now that I talk shit about him, you probably will. And plus, I don't have a face cam, so I wouldn't be able to do it tomorrow. I am the 100, yeah, $100 bet reset. Yep, I remember you, Mr. Rude. Yep, Patrick Wisdom, the former Chicago Cub legend. What the Be Right Back is from the Dave Ramsey. Is it? Are you talking about the graphic? Is that from? I don't even know. I know who Dave Ramsey is. I just don't know. Dave Ramsey's kind of a nut job, but his some of his advice is okay. I don't disagree with like getting out of credit card debt and stuff. I do agree with that. It's just like $1,000 for your emergency fund, like is shit these days because everything's so expensive, right? But I think for the most part he's okay. I'm not gonna knock on him or anything. Dude, what is going on with the Braves? Why are they losing again? It's already the middle of the fourth. Jeez, what is going on here? I'll guarantee you, Shohei or Judge don't hit 2 home runs today. You mean 2 home runs each or combined? I guarantee you they won't hit 2 home runs each. One of them might hit 1 home run. If I had to guess, I would probably say, who's Otani facing today? Yeah, I would say Otani for sure. If I had to pick one, I would guess Otani. I'll tell you what, if we have a good start on my singles, maybe I'll put a single on Otani just for your namesake. What other long shots do we like today? Let's look at some more long shots. I think I saw it, but man, I agree. Just no debt. But the rest is okay. I think Steve will hit a long shot one day. Maybe. Who's good for doubles? Leadoffs. Leadoff hitters. Simpson. All right. I won't say these two. Ward is. Simpson and Ward. Both of these are good. Turner for sure. Cruz. Cruz I like. Who else? I'm gonna avoid that game. Buxton, maybe Churio's okay. He's not a priority though for a double, but I think he's fine. If he was, How many home runs? How many doubles do they have this year? Small sample size, of course. He already has five, so yeah. Five of his 17 hits are doubles, so yeah, I think Trio's fine. Jimenez. I actually don't mind Jimenez for a long shot. Now that you mentioned that, I like him for a long shot today. I'm down. What are his odds? I like these lefty long shots at Yankee Stadium. Where is he? 1040. It's not bad. I'm not going to take any cut. Don't take Cubs against Mizorowski. Not worth it. Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I'm sure I would Astro in here. Maybe Walker, Alvarez, Bobby Witt. You can always take Bobby Witt for a double. Bobby Witt. Bobby Witt for bases is always money. Who else? We can go Connor Griffin. I still think O'Neill Cruz is fine for like a double, two bases, something like that. Weatherholt is okay. You can go Nito, Zachariah Nito, Adele, Soler. Any of those guys are. They have a really good matchup today against the Athletics pitcher. Obviously, you could take Otani. Freddie Freeman. Freddie Freeman's good. Yeah, Pena's leading off again. I don't think he's a priority though. I might consider waiting on him before we consider taking him for something. What the hell? So I don't feel like this guy is just like advertising for something. This Joe Shea guy. It's like his profile just has a bunch of shit he's advertising. He says, "Gosh, I love underdogs. Shout out the employer." Like, who says that? You know? It's just so weird. Oh, maybe I'm crazy. Carroll triple. Carroll, yeah, you could take him for a triple. That's fine. You could take him for a double too. Sheets is batting third today. Sheets would have probably been another guy to add to that player move up parlay. The one that we made with Rafi. He could have been the third pick. I like Sheets today. And Ref Snyder is leading off. That's actually kind of disappointing. I don't. He's just having such a bad year. Blue G. Isn't it weird? Shout out to the employer. Like, do you work for Underdog or something? Like, he could be sponsored by them. I don't know, which is fine. But as long as he's not sponsoring in my channel, then he can do whatever he wants. We got Carroll or Marte, maybe Perdomo could be good for a double. Devers can be good for a double. What does that mean, Brandon? Do you have an idea? Is that your idea light bulb going off? Do. Let's see. That is, what's the idea? Nah, I gotta be getting thrown money under the table for sure. It's like so weird. Don't make it too obvious, right? You can't make it too obvious. No, that's not what I want. I'm looking at food. I'm hungry. I need to eat something. When am I not hungry though? Colby Thomas? Yeah, I think he's fine today. I'm saying I like Shea and possibly Rooker, and then I like Angels a tad bit more. Like they have more options for sure. And Peraza, I like as a long. I put him in my long shot parlay with Dane Myers, so I like this. I'm glad I waited too because I got the better odds for Myers. His odds were much lower when he was projected to lead off, but he's batting fifth. So yeah. Yes, I do like Chipotle, but I'm not getting Chipotle right today. I get it too much. I need to, you know, I change it up. I don't get the same thing all the time. What do you want, Oreo? Go back out. Oreo, coming up. I don't know what he wants. He's at a crossroads between jumping up on my lap or not. What was that? What was that, buddy? All right, let's see what we got here. Man, I'm hungry. A lot of these restaurants are not open on Monday or Tuesday, it seems. What I miss? I was looking at Ref Snyder closely before finding out he was moved up into leadoff. I recently tried these little pizza muffin things from Little Caesars. I, dude, I just there's a lot of foods I don't eat anymore because I get really bloated. If I eat pizza, I feel like absolute dog shit. I really don't eat maybe a slice, but I just don't eat pizza anymore. Really. Yeah, Randy's good too. I like Julio and Randy, and then I like Wisdom today. I'm not gonna lie, Wisdom is an interesting pick. I'll be curious to see if he hits home run today. Even Garver's okay. I talked shit about Garver last week, and then he hit a home run. It's just the wave of the future, Blue G. Like it's just how a lot of restaurants aren't like life without pizza. Trust me, man. My I used to have a Smurf account for Counter Strike. I wasn't like a legend, but my friends were just bad at the game, and my Smurf account was called I Like Pizza. So trust me, not eating pizza is awkward. Very awkward. Oh, this place is by the mall. Ew, that's kind of gross. Nope. Nope. Is this place really considered Indian food? I'm confused. New American restaurant. No, it's not Indian food. Yes, Connor Griffin's okay. I wouldn't say he's someone to go heavy on, but I'm okay with Griffin today. I think he's fine. When someone moves up like that, I like taking them. Why not? All right, we'll try this place. Of course, I can't say Eatontheweb.com. All right, chicken. Holy fuck, this place is expensive. Yeah, yeah, we have kava here. I'll be honest, and my dad is the one who told me about it because my dad loves investing in the stock market, and he's telling me about their stock and all this stuff. They actually have quite a few of them out in Arizona, and my honest, humble opinion is I think it's overrated. And I'm not like I think Chipotle is overrated too. It's just really close to me. The Cava isn't terribly far, but it's not convenient to drive to. If there was one the same distance as a Chipotle, yeah, I would eat there more for sure. But it's not something I'm going to go out of my way for. You know, it's okay. I just think it's okay. Just keep in mind I'm kind of a picky eater, so when I get something, it's pretty plain. It's not like it doesn't have tomatoes and onions and all that shit in it. I'm a very simple eater. You ready for that 2000 tip? Yes, I am ready, Mr. Rude. I like the sound of that. That would help me greatly. Ordering anything is always so expensive. I had to delete Uber Eats to save money. Yeah, I don't use Uber Eats. I don't use any of those delivery apps. I always go get the food myself. I am not an Uber eater. Hmm. I think I'm just gonna go with the classic. Oh my god, you can get mild or mild medium, mild medium hot, hot, 3x extreme hot warning, or 2x very very hot. That's the options they have. So it's not often. Yeah, they actually have quite a few of them out here in Arizona. But the closest one to me is probably 15 minutes, maybe 20, depending on traffic. That's the thing too. It's kind of a crappy location, so it's kind of far. I mean, it's not far. It's just like the traffic over there can be really bad. That's what I meant to say. I didn't mean to say it's far. But 45 minutes to go to Cabo is not worth it. I don't think. Maybe every once in a while. Olson. Ooh, Albie's just flying out to the warning. Look how close he was there. Sheesh. There are a lot of options at Kava. Yes, if you're not a picky eater like me, then you have lots of options. I think Yelich is okay too. I like his odds. Yelich's odds. That could be a pitcher's duel though. Granted, the Cubs. Here's the thing about the Cubs, and I mentioned this in my video, is their bullpen is very hurt right now. So you can definitely target Brewers. They might not hit a home run off of Ben Brown, which I think they'll get one off him. But yeah, who's that? I'm like leaning back because Orioles laying on me, and I can't read the names in the chat. T Mid, what's up, T Mid? There we go. I blew up the chat a little bit. Now I can read. How's it going? But yeah, I think Yelich is fine, and he's heating up since he came back from injury. So I think he's worth a whirl. See, how hot should I? I don't want to make it too hot. I've also learned that I think I've ate too many spicy things in my life, and I've destroyed my stomach. So I don't go with like super hot stuff anymore. I do like hot. I do like it, food when it's hot. But If you're so I'm 40. If you're like 25 to 30 ish, give or take. What's up, Timmy? Then don't eat a lot of flaming hot Cheetos and stuff like that. Up don't screw up your stomach is what I'm saying. It's a great way to screw up your stomach. I got to get up for a second. Oreo's laying in my lap. This is awkward. Yeah, exactly. Your intestinal lining is just doomed. I think that's why I'm like, but I also became really lactose intolerant. So I was like, I would just like pig out. You know, you get ice cream, you pour M&Ms in it or something like that. And one day after I ate the ice cream, I just wanted to throw up. Like my body, I kept, you know, and that's how I kind of figured out I can't really eat like heavy dairy anymore. As long as I don't do that, I'm fine. Oh man, I said so many names for doubles earlier. All right, so this I know I'm picking. It'll look like I'm picking home runs, but we're gonna call this the doubles list, okay? So we're gonna make a quick little doubles list here. And I don't know what your plan is here. I don't know if you're parlaying or putting singles, but it's just an idea for some doubles here. Do I want Junior? I'd probably actually go either Aranda or Diaz. We'll go Diaz since he has the high average. And then I like a lot of leadoffs. You could take, several of the leadoffs. A good Oriole McFlurry. Yeah. Did you post any plays on Pickett? Right now I'm not, or just drawing. Yeah, I just put them on here. To be honest, I don't really want to share everything I do because it gets kind of awkward. But if it's on my, oh shit, I should show this. If it looks like this, that means I placed it. This one I'm too lazy to show it, but I placed this one too. So these are all placed. I think I think showing everything can be unhealthy. Like I don't want people to go out of their means and bet everything I do just because they think I might hit. Because realistically, like I have my good and my bad days too. So I don't want to go too crazy with it. You could go Ellie for a double, but I won't put him on the list. I'm trying to think who else. Harper's good for a double. Soto, Vientos. I think Rice is okay. Obviously, I like Varsho today. Anyone I like for a home run, you can also take for a double. I've noticed a lot of the guys I take for a home run hit a double, and I'm like, do I bet doubles? And then that day I bet doubles are going to hit a home run. So it's hard to say. I'm just sticking to my guns. I think even Bell is fine for a double. Churio. Yeah, I just don't want people to go crazy with it. And honestly, it seemed like because it tells you when people tail it. Although I think people were tailing the bets, they just weren't doing it through the app. Because I had someone tell me that they were tailing them, but not through the app. Because it tells you when someone copies the play, which I think is cool. But I'd rather just people just bet at their own pace. And I know they'll be sad if they miss something, but they're all posted, so that's up to them. Bobby Witt. Perez is okay for a double two. Rafi's okay. Duran's actually really good. I like him for a double. But once again, he's in leadoff, so. Weatherholt. I don't do it for fun. I quit my job, and this is my income. I take it seriously. Oh, no. Token, you're funny. Basayo. Yeah, Basayo's fine. Is he starting? I don't recall seeing his name. Yeah, I think he's fine. Henderson, Basayo. And we talked about Jackson Holiday. If you guys want to give him a shot, he's not leading off though, so just keep that in mind. That's why I live under a bridge. You're just a troll. You're just a troll. I figured it out. Who else for a double? Go Nido, Soler, Montgomery. It's funny because Murakami does not hit. He has like two doubles in his career so far. He just doesn't hit doubles for whatever reason. Obviously, Carroll. Carroll's good for a double or a triple. Marte as well. Double. Devers. Jackson Merrill's good for a double as well. He's solid for a double. Go. Go, 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 go. All right, thank goodness I got Oreo off my lap. All right, I'll be right back. 2 seconds. Oh, shit. What are we asking? Nick Gonzalez. What's your name on Prize Picks? I actually talked about Nick Gonzalez earlier today. Yeah, I mean, if you want to give him a shot, like in a single, he doesn't have a home run yet this year. So, what does he have in his career? Did I look at that? I don't remember. Let me check. My Dunes for Cole. Game logs. Actually, let's do career. He has 14 home runs in his career. He had 5 last year in 96 games. 7 the year before, 2 the year before, but he only played 35 there. So, I mean, he's definitely a long shot. You know. Well, they moved him up to lead off, so if you want to give him a whirl, feel free. Harris hit one. Nice. Nice. Tie game. Damn, 421. Damn, son. Whoops. I was taking Harris quite a bit last week, and he, of course, didn't do anything. It's just hard to take them every day. I mean, you can. It's funny. A couple of years ago, I took Machado like 3 or 4 days in a row until he hit a home run. It worked out, but it was a commitment I made. It was a joke between me and Clamper. Like, I'm gonna keep taking him. Let's see. I ordered my food. Let me see when it'll be done. Their approximation. I gotta get some food. I'm so hungry. They say. Okay. Hell no. You will be living under a bridge if you keep betting Tatis. That is a fact. If you truly want to live under a bridge, just keep betting Fernando Tatis. That that is a way to go broke. Let's look up something. I'll be going from T-bone steaks to potted meal. I don't even. We even go. You're gonna be frying eggs on the sidewalk. Well, at least if you lived out here, you would. That's what you'll be doing. It's not worth it, man. Stop betting them. I just find it funny when people are like, "Man, I can't win a bet," and then they take like Tatis every day or Julio. I mean, Julio's playing better, but you know what I mean. They take the same people who are not hitting anything. It's like, man, I can't hit a bet. Yeah, no shit. It's like taking Christopher Morel every day. You're probably not going to win a bet if you keep taking them. That could be said the same with chalk too. If we're taking, Judge every day, Otani. Yeah, I mentioned Foscu. I think he's okay to give a whirl again. Why not? I mean, at Coors Field, anyone theoretically is in play. Someone asked me about McCutcheon earlier. I'm not vibing McCutcheon though. Now that I look at his exit velocities, 3 out of his 410 plus. LMAO crying. Well, he meant frying. Yeah, frying eggs on the sidewalk. And I haven't touched him at all this year. They never learn. I don't know if I've taken Tatis this year. Maybe at the very beginning of the year, but it's not anytime recently. That's for sure. How many games has it been? How many has he played this year? And they still have him leading off. He's played 46 games, and he has 0 home runs. Pretty crazy. He does have 11 stolen bases. It's not bad. He had 32 last year, so he's on pace to beat that. He's getting on base. He's just not hitting home runs. He has an elite hard hit rate, but 0 home runs. What's going on here? I don't know. What's going on here? His pull error percentage is 12%. Or that was last year. What is it this year? Oh, I hate Twitter so much. 5.2%. So he was 22% in 21. He's, well, I don't even know what this means, but I guess that means where he's hitting it in the air. His attack angle is shit too, and he's trying to inside out the ball. So yeah. Here you go. Perry mentioned Nick Gonzalez. Says odds dropped a lot, but he's usually 1140. Their odds are typically going to drop if they're leading off though too. Perry's pretty good at calling out long shots though. Nice. You already hit a two-legger. Let's go. How the heck did you come up with Edwards and Harris? Very nice. Well done, well done. See, that's why I say sometimes you just gotta get really lucky. That's what it comes down to ultimately. You just gotta get lucky. Alright, so this was like the ghetto double list. Soto, Vientos, Carroll, Devers. You could also put Marte in there. Stewart, Harper, Nito, Soler, Ramirez, Chase, Buxton, Bell, Bobby Witt, Duran, Diaz. If I had favorites from this list, I'd say Merrill, Chiriot, Duran, Witt, Buxton, Chase. Chase hits for a good average, so that's why I like him. Soler, Harper, Carroll. You can go Soto as well. Solo. Yep. Yep. Edwards has been great. What's he talking about? Wind blowing in. The wind's not blowing in. Is Luce drunk? Lou says the wind's blowing in Minnesota, but it's clearly blowing out. Look at this. It's blowing out 15 miles per hour, and he said it's blowing in. He said he didn't want to take, oh, because of Ballpark Pal when he woke up. Screw Ballpark Pal. This actually updates. The juice is loose. All right. Wow, I can't believe it's already been 2 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna go pick up my super duper early dinner. Maybe it's because I'm old. I gotta eat it early. No, I'm just hungry because I've tried to eat really healthy today. I had a small breakfast. I had a salad for lunch. I am probably gonna pass out from hunger. But yeah, I'm gonna go eat. We got like what, 40, 30 minutes, 40 minutes till the next game start. Let's see. I don't even know what time. Yeah, 3:40. 3:40, 3:40, 3:40, 3:45. So we got 4 games starting in about 40 minutes. Sir Steven. Yeah. I always do this. I always add everyone when I go live. See at 12:57 my time. That was 2 hours ago. Sorry about that, Steven. But yeah, I gotta go pick it up. I already ordered the food, so I don't really have a choice. I have to go pick it up. Plus, I'm really hungry. You don't want me passing out on stream. That'd be bad. Cool. Well, good luck. And the pics are posted in Discord, so take a look, Steven. Tail the ones that you want to tail. Any of the 3-mans, if you want, you can always take somebody out to make a 2. You can single any of these guys. I like if I put anybody in a parlay, that means I like them in a single as well. I did single all 3 of shit. Did I not post the most recent one? Oh, I posted my top 3 here. I did parlay this, and I put them all 3 of them in a single. I put Buxton, Stewart, and Shale in a single, and I bet them all for 2 home runs. So if you want the real inside scoop, there you go. Buxton, Stewart, Shea for 1 and 2, and parlayed in a 3-legger. Meech, good to see you, Meech. Good luck.